Alright, this video is hilarious. CNN put together a side-by-side compilation of all of the Fox News hosts reacting to Donald Trump's conviction versus them reacting to Hunter Biden's conviction, and the reactions are worlds apart. It really exposes the double standard that exists in Fox News' reporting. When Donald Trump was convicted, they said our legal and judicial system is crumbling, our entire country is going to be over soon, and then Hunter Biden is convicted just a few days later, and they say it's the fairest trial in the history of trials. Hunter Biden deserved it. Watch these reactions side by side. We'll chat about it after.
This is a new era in America, and I think it goes against the ilk of who we are as Americans and our faith in the criminal justice system. In the end, this jury of ordinary people from Delaware were not intimidated by that family, and they recognized that this was a clear-cut case and that clearly no one's above the law.
This is a very political exercise, and you have to say that it accomplished what it set out to accomplish.
But I would say this about Judge Noreika. I think she ran a very fair courtroom. She ran a very fair trial.
I guess we all need, to shop at Banana Republic from now on? Because that's what it feels like. Yeah, a Banana Republic.
For years, the Bidens have been able to escape any legal accountability for their sleazy, corrupt conduct. But today, their luck ran out. At least Hunter's did.
Power is all they love. And they're willing to do anything to cling to it. They're willing to destroy the rule of law. The Republic has been wounded by weak lawyers and talentless political bloodhounds. It gave me a little boost of confidence in the American legal system, although they still have a lot of work to do to win me back.
I believe that there was a conscious collusion of allies that came together. It's pretty obvious, with a private strategy to eliminate a common shared adversary. Hunter's going to jail, so Joe doesn't have to. And when he comes out, he'll be rewarded for his loyalty, like a made man in a Biden crime family. This is a distraction from the influence peddling and the kickbacks.
Yes, these are two different trials under very different circumstances. Hunter Biden was federal. Trump's was not. The crimes and the evidence all completely different. But you can't claim the justice system is dead because of a single conviction while also praising it for another. And you can't claim President Biden is weaponizing the Justice Department to go after his enemies when that same department just convicted his own son.
Now, obviously, it's fun to watch the hypocrisy of Fox News exposed in real time, but I think this video exposes a much deeper flaw with our current media landscape. Fox News, for example, they are masters at diverting attention away from anything related to Donald Trump and deflecting, obfuscating until we forget the fundamental facts. See, in this case, Fox News attempts to equate Donald Trump and Hunter Biden's convictions, even going so far as to tout Hunter Biden's conviction as a flawless example of the efficacy of our legal and judicial system, while saying in that same breath that Donald Trump's conviction shows that the system is flawed. And this hypocrisy reveals their true agenda to manipulate public perception by selectively framing legal trials to suit their narrative. We see this on Fox News all the time, and it really is scary and harmful to our democracy. Jesse Waters then made fun of President Biden's heartfelt message to his son Hunter. Biden made an incredibly classy statement by saying, quote, "As I said last week, I am the president, but I am also a dad. Jill and I love our son, and we are so proud of the man he is today. So many families who have had loved ones battle addiction understand the feeling of pride of seeing someone you love come out of the other side and be so strong and resilient in recovery. As I said last week, I will accept the outcome of this case and will continue to respect the judicial process as Hunter considers an appeal. Jill and I will always be there for Hunter and the rest of our family with our love and support. Nothing will ever change that." So notice the difference between that response and Donald Trump's response to being convicted. Donald Trump immediately lashed out at the world around him, called everybody conflicted, corrupt, said the trial was rigged, it was a witch hunt, it was a scam. Donald Donald Trump used every buzzword in the book, whereas Joe Biden and his wife Jill gave a classy statement saying they love their son Hunter and they respect the rule of law. If people can't see the difference between these two candidates at this point, just based off these messages alone, I don't know if they ever will. Here's a clip of Jesse Waters making fun of President Biden for this heartfelt, completely normal statement he made for his son.
After a jury found Hunter guilty of gun felonies, Joe Biden said he is proud of him. Quote, "Jill and I love our son, and we are so proud of the man he is today." There's no contrition at all by the Biden family. Hunter didn't show any remorse. He was smiling afterwards. His father's not ashamed, wouldn't even gently condemn his son's actions.
See, that is another perfect example of Fox News using selectively edited quotes to draw their own narrative and distort the actual facts of what happened. Because I just read President Biden's full statement, and in context, what he's saying is that he's proud of his son Hunter Biden for bouncing back. He's proud of his son Hunter Biden for beating his addiction and going on to lead a healthy life. The entire message is about addiction and about moving on and growing, but Jesse Waters takes one quote and says, oh, Joe Biden is so proud of Hunter Biden for committing crimes. Again, a complete distortion of events and completely dishonest reporting coming from Jesse Waters right there. And the double standard created by these Fox News people is incredibly unfair. They hold President Biden to impossible standards while treating Donald Trump with kid gloves. They say that Hunter Biden wasn't remorseful enough, but they conveniently forget the fact that after Donald Trump was convicted, he went on stage, he gave a speech the next day and the very same night saying that everything was rigged against him. He showed no remorse whatsoever. He doubled down in saying that he didn't commit any crimes whatsoever, but they completely forget that. They don't even look at Donald Trump's remorse. They just want to dunk on Hunter Biden. Here's a clip of Jamie Raskin and AOC tearing into MAGA for that double standard. Watch.
And what we're also seeing here is the stark contrast between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And in President Biden, we have both, yes, a loving father who is there to be supportive of his son, but also a president who respects rule of law and is willing to accept the outcomes of a case, even if that outcome is not in favor with his family or his personal, outcomes. Whereas you have Donald Trump, who takes and weaponizes the seats of government, the seats of power, and embarks on a campaign of political intimidation in order to wrest and secure outcomes that personally benefit him. And that, at the core, is part of the stakes of our democracy that are before us today. Because once rule of law goes out the window, it is not something that is easy to get back. And it is very much a part of the decision that we have to make before us in the next few months.
Amazing points coming from AOC there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you made it this far, comment a blue heart so I see and I'll know that you watched the entire video. Hit that subscribe button and have a great day.